Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are trading Nvidia. The date is not 25, the date is 28th April 2025. And Nvidia is a stock in play, which is important to note. The stocks in play today are Nvidia, DPZ, ROP, BALLY, AMZN. So we would have gone with LLY or AMZN if Nvidia was not a stock in play today. Uh, the news is not very interesting. There still hasn't been any development between US and China regarding the tariff talks. China is slowly removing the tariffs on some of the US products secretly. I mean, not secretly, but like secretively, or like not in a very obvious way, so to speak, not like declaring and doing it. um I mean, Trump just making comments here and there, nothing interesting, to be honest. I'll just read the news out on US tariffs. US President Trump reportedly sees no red line or certain number at which point he would feel compelled to change course on tariffs, according to the Atlantic. On the idea that market pressure, recessionary threats, and the soft USD could cause a rollback, said it always affects you a little bit. Don't know what that means. Meanwhile, U.S. Treasury Secretary Bissent said he had interactions with his Chinese counterpart in Washington last week and thinks the Chinese will see the tariff level as unsustainable. And he also thinks there is a path to an agreement with China on tariffs, according to the ABC News. It was separately reported that Bissent had met with Japanese Finance Minister Kato on Thursday and held productive discussions across a broad range of bilateral issues, including reciprocal trade, while he was said to be encouraged by discussions with South Korean officials that focus on an expanded equilibrium which encourages rather than restricts trade. So, the point is that everyone is trying to get on board, trying to solve all of this, but nobody wants to look bad. Nobody wants to step down. Uh, Chinese president and U.S. president still haven't gotten a call together, and there has been no negotiations as such. But let's see. The Nvidia is a stock in play because Huawei, I think Huawei, or I don't know which company is trying to compete Nvidia on making AI chips. So the news is, let me just quickly go through tech. Mhm. Yeah, Huawei is making Ascend 910D, which company hopes could replace some higher end products of Nvidia. WSJ reports. May TSMC's 5 nanometer Nvidia B300 chip production has been pulled forward to May on TSMC's 5 nanometer process N4P and blah 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 and compute boards. See, I mean, Nvidia is trying to release the chips faster. I guess that's the only interesting news. IBM unveiled a USD 150 billion investment in America over the next 5 years to accelerate technology opportunities. Investment includes USD 30 billion in R&D. Hmm. DeepSeek rumors are circulating on X that DeepSeek's R2 AI model is nearing release, which is said to feature double the parameters of R1. Cisco is, I think, something. Amazon, Tesla, Domino's is releasing earnings. But anyway, all of this was not so interesting. I will quickly, oh, I will quickly show you my markings. These are my levels today. Uh, I still haven't removed. I've chosen my levels based on where volume is, where there is volume, on areas of price spikes. This is not the correct one. I took it from all the way back from here, based on the areas where I was seeing price spikes and the important levels. There is still 10 minutes left to the market open. Let me quickly show you the pre-market. Sorry. It's a very range bound pre-market. It's very range bound, as you can see. Very uninteresting pre-market. So we will be seeing what kind of action Nvidia gives us in the pre-market. Let's take a look at the SPY. I mean, I'm sure you can see it here, but SPY was range bound and then broke upwards, which is really nice. I mean, for the buyers, we don't know what we are going to be today. On the 1 day, SPY looks as if it's trying to recover. If we look at the so it has jumped above the EMA 9, I mean 2 days ago, and above the SMA 200 as well. I mean EMA 200. So both are bullish news as far as SPY is concerned. So slightly bullish on the SPY. Interesting. Moving on. So this was our SPY. Let's look at technology as well. Let's look at XLK. XLK is recovering well as well, above the EMA 9, which is nice. A lot of the volume being done here. Uh, a lot of buying amongst the panic. Interesting. I think the volume is wrong. Oh, growing is light, falling is dark. Hmm. Yeah. So that is all we have in store today. I'll pause the video for a little bit. Uh, I'll see you right before the market opens. Are yeah, okay, we are live. Uh, it's 4:29 and the market opens in. Let's switch to volume footprint. Now is not exactly the best time to die. Let me check if my hotkeys are on. Yes, my hotkeys are on. Big sell orders. Huge sell orders, but the price still. Yesterday's range low, pre-market high. Okay, this is the bottom. The range. A lot of the selling was absorbed. That means there were those many limit orders, and the limit orders might pull away for a little bit, but there is buyer confidence today. We can assume that, right? Let's just look at the market movement right now because very obvious selling going on here. It is the 110 range, so there might. The market is open right in the middle of these two, the 110 and 106 range. Price fell. So 110 is, I think, buyer's area. Sorry, seller's area. We let the price fall some more. If it falls. We saw buying getting absorbed again, which is buying getting absorbed, and that is aggressively pushing the price down at the view app. I am locked in, right? Why am I not seeing? Hmm. Yeah, I have instant order placement, aggressive selling, and a lot of the aggressive selling being absorbed, which is really interesting to watch. If I'm expecting some of the selling to be absorbed here as well for me to enter the stock and go long, which I did not see. But it's something I'm going to keep in mind that at this level, at the 109.4 level, or the area above 109, there was some heavy selling being absorbed. Oh, and very aggressive selling. If this gets absorbed, then I think I might have to go long. I'll go long, put my SL right there. I think 109, it's finding. Okay, I was stopped out. Hmm. Let's try again. 8.63. The reason why I tried going long twice was because of this aggressive selling being absorbed at above 109. But I guess it was not. And we see that happening again. I think the price falls a little bit at 108.29 ish area. And then we can go along with even more size. SPX and Nvda are quite similar in their behavior. VIX is quite stable, so there is not much panic in the market. Might just be Nvidia. Where is the EMA? I wanna look at the EMA. Ah, it was shot down from the EMA, huh? Yeah. Very aggressive selling at the EMA. Were my stops too tight because if Price does well after me being stopped out twice. I mean, that would be quite. I expect the price to drop maybe to like 108 area, 107, 106. Price open at a horrible place. Okay, I'm seeing selling pressure at 109, which is not good. Aggressive buying. Let's try going long again. We don't expect the market to make a new low. If it does, that is an L. So lost around $4 now. What happens in this area? Come on, show me something interesting. Again, I got stopped out. What is the significance of the 108 level? I didn't even write. So I guess we just wait. Price is making big wicks, showing amazing recovery and whatnot. I don't know. I'll let it fall and I'll try adding more size in the 108 area. I won't put a hard stop anywhere. And I will try to enter with some more size. I'll put my SL here. Take a little bigger risk. Wait, what is my loss limit? I've lost $5, I think, and nine. So I'm nearing my loss limit. Some of the buying was absorbed. This level selling was absorbed. This level selling was absorbed. Again, if I see selling getting absorbed, then that would, you know. Okay, I'm seeing buyers become aggressive. Nice, which is nice sign. 108 level. So I will use that as an opportunity to add more size. And finally, I'll add more. Okay. So either this is my last trade of the day with minus $20. Wait, mouth focus. Buyers got pushed down again massively. All these sellers need to be absorbed. Is 108 the level where you think the sellers will be absorbed, Ahmad? Okay, sellers instead became aggressive. Will my today's lesson be the same, that respect the levels? But Nvidia just opened at a super weird level, 108. Okay, this is really nice. First we saw the selling get absorbed and then buyers took control. I entered with more size here because buyers started taking control over the trade, which showed a reversal after, two candles in which sellers were absorbed. Buyers took control, which was very clean, or at least it looked clean to me. At which point do I start lightening the load? I should just let it go. The movement of sellers being absorbed started at 109. I don't know. Is there something I want to watch today if 109 ends up becoming a resistance or what? But this movement started at 109. The movement of sellers being absorbed once, twice, thrice, buyers becoming aggressive, four times, five times, then buyers get aggressive, then six times. So buyers got aggressive several times. If it hits this 107.88, I am out. I am done for the day. I am minus 20 or minus 21, I think. That is all I am allowed to trade today. I will review and try to read more and try to figure out what I did right or wrong. But again, the price here fell because of aggressive selling. I don't know what it means. It means that the sellers are trying to drive the price down and it might end up breaking the 108 level, and it might find support maybe at a lower level why did I mark these lines? I don't know. At 106, I'm sure at 106 the price is going to turn. But what happens at 100? Buyers getting absorbed again. There might be consolidation because there's the EMA and the sellers were absorbed again. So I guess we are bullish on this trade. No reason to go bearish. At least till like 110. Yes, sellers will be absorbed. There has to be sellers at the viewer. But let's see. Wow, sellers were again absorbed at this candle. I mean, I'm green on Nvidia today. I went to get some water. The EMA is at 110. I'm beginning to feel slightly exhausted. Maybe I'll. Okay, it somewhat closed at 110. Oh, no, no, no. Here's my TP. It is at 110-ish area. Oh, sellers being absorbed again. Bro, I feel like the market is extremely bullish today. Like, it'll go retest this zone. Maybe I can buy some more here. No, I can't afford losing more than. Wait. Why lose when the stock already went in my favor? I don't think the stock should go below this imbalance region. So I'll put my stop at plus 13. The worst I do is I make a small profit in the market today. That's the worst that happens. Aggressive selling, but the sellers were still absorbed. Good buying coming in. Wait, what just happened? Aggressive selling, not necessarily buying being absorbed. Aggressive selling at 109.6. Wow, super aggressive selling. I don't know why they aggressively try to sell the stocks. Anyway, I'm under no panic because like, when I see buyers getting absorbed, that is when I'm going to be concerned that the buyers are starting to disappear and all. That would be a cause of concern for me. 109.6 is the level where the buyers are really struggling. Let's see. We first saw buyers get absorbed at this level. The When I went to fill water, the area above 109.3. Then sellers became aggressive. I feel like the aggression isn't going to be a move all the way down till 108, let's say. It would be interesting to see how the stock behaves at 108 point this area. Either make a small profit or I take the full entire move. I want either one. I don't want because I'm a little tired. I won't lie. It's okay. It will just be one of those days where I made nothing in the market. It's okay. This area is actually very interesting because they're showing that the price was aggressively, there was heavy, imbalance amongst the sellers and the price still recovered, which is like extremely bullish signal, at least in my opinion. Sellers being absorbed again at the 109 level. So I think this rally will take it all the way up to 110, I guess. Buyers were absorbed, but what are you expecting at a resistance? This was, I think, today's opening. The price fell from 110.31. So not the opening, this thing, but the price. The price was coming down. Buyers were the one. Buy limits were the one overwhelming. Price went back. Ah, sorry, it was 110.31. Easily, the market beats today's record. Easily, this record. Hmm. If not in this attempt, then at least in the next one. Ah, it was the SMA 200 as well. Aggressive selling again. Okay, this is making me slightly concerned. Oh, all the sellers were absorbed at the 109 level. So I think the buyers might break. If they break, I make money. If they don't, I don't. I can wuss out on the $30 profit, but I don't know. I feel like I can do better. Look at the time in sales. It's all red. GG. But the price is still holding. That should tell you something. Stocks are being intensely sold at 109 level. And it is dropping, but then it recovers. What is that telling you? All that selling is being absorbed for whatever reason. I have no idea what is the reason. But it is good news for us because we are long. But an extreme dominance of the sellers can also mean that there is less motivation for the buyers to keep pushing, the price up. Like, why would they want to push the price higher? Either the price goes high for the rest of the day now, or let's see. SPY is going to attempt a recovery now. If SPY breaks this level, I think even I'll drop the trade. I might not go long because like SPY, you failed me. You're seeing some very nice aggressive selling. I don't know why am I calling that nice. I mean, good for the ones who are going short. Mashallah, I guess. Wow, buyers got absorbed again. I don't want to try and enter again. My head already hurts. What is the volume like? Is there, do you see any interesting volume? No, no volume spikes as such. Okay, my head really hurts now. If anything, I feel like I should add more size because no, okay, I shouldn't. Cell is being absorbed, but not exactly in the volume area. My head hurts like crazy, but I don't want to go out just yet. Come on, Mat, keep fighting. Be patient. Keep watching. Keep fighting. Sellers got absorbed, but we're not at the level where I would pay. No. Okay, I'm seeing good time in sales, aggressive buying, go long. Hmm, rejected. I feel like I had better entry before. Like, what shit recovery was this from time in sales? Rule number two: do not trade in exhaustion. My brain has gone into a very exhausted state, and I think I'm just desperately looking for signals to. Fuck. Don't. What? Nigga, fuck you, bro. This would be my last loss, I think. 58, right? 47, yeah. This would be my last loss. The price turns for sure. I mean, bro, look at that aggressive delta and the price still holding up. Is this, I don't know from where. My brain is given out. I think I should shorten. Yeah, I wish I could add more size to this because what is that? Such insane delta, and the price is holding up at 108. I think this was a huge trigger of stops for whatever reason. This too. Matt, the question is, how confident are you on the recovery? I saw buying get absorbed again. This makes me want to shoot myself, but I won't because I'm Muslim and I can't kill myself. I'll go see where did I put my original stop loss. Was it at 107.62 area or what? I mean, on the candlestick graph, like this graph, the price made a lower high, a big wick with increasing volume is nice. But there is nothing suggesting that the buyers are gonna break through this level and gonna do something really cool and amazing or anything as such. I think I come into the scalping category. I shouldn't try day trades. This would have been a good scalp, but I was like, maybe I'll try to turn it into a day trade. I'm a scalper, I guess. I scalp because you would need more patience and power to be a day trader, which I think I cannot afford at the moment. Now let's try, bro. Let's try. I thought I was sitting impatiently waiting for so long. Turns out it's only been half an hour, 37 minutes. Uh, Insane. The buyers were shot down in the most beautifully insane way possible. What was that? Are you still bullish, Ahmad? I'm not bullish anymore, to be honest. I I don't know what to do anymore. The price is struggling below the view up. Am I net positive or negative? Plus three, I guess. The $4 that I made from that trade, I guess. Okay, let's observe a neutral position and see this. The buyers are absorbed at this level. I think I'll stop trading now because I feel super sick. I think now would be a good time to stop trading. The moves are so clean and beautiful now. Like, why couldn't you do this before? Okay, I guess not anymore. Yeah, I don't have the ability to process the trades anymore. I'll stop the video here. Inshallah, see you tomorrow.